you guys doing? Give the teachers a hand. Give yourselves a hand. So I have about what, 4 hours or 3? Okay. 5? All right. So we're not so much strangers. My name is Mr. Palomares, not Mr. Palomitas or Mr. Papa Fritas. Right? My ears are bigger and twisted. Right? Trying to get that beer game up like one of your teachers back there. But listen, I'm so grateful to be here. Just to kind of hear my story reminds me of my journey. Okay, and I was talking to, what's your name again?
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry. I was talking to my new friend Jerry, that after you hear me speak today, hopefully it encourages you and it empowers you to love you some you, right? So I'm wearing one of my favorite shirts. I'm gonna show you, right? And this doesn't mean like go get a girlfriend, go get a boyfriend, right? This means, I was telling Jerry that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's really what happened to me. Raise your hand if you're 15. Raise your hand if you're 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. Above 25. Right? Some of you guys didn't raise your hand. Now, before I get started, is it okay if I keep it real with you?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to just give you like some cookie cutter stuff?
Believe in yourself. Go to school, eat your vegetables.
Or you want me to keep it 100 with you? Yeah? Kobe, my friend, how are you? This guy's so awesome. He told me he was Kobe Bryant. I believed him. Last time I was here, I walked to my car, right? I called my mom. I said, I met the Mamba. And then I sent the picture. She said, he's lying. But we won't. Yeah. Okay. All right. But the whole point of it is this. Some of you guys are going to raise your hand because you're judging your journey. Okay? Can I be honest with you? Some of you are judging your journey. You're thinking, well, I'm too old, why am I here? Or maybe I'm too young, why am I here? Raise your hand if you sometimes judge yourself. Right? Man, Jerry, I did it for many, many years. Okay? Last time I saw my dad, I shared this last time with you guys. My hands are choked. But, last time I saw my father, he was behind bars. I was 5 years old. Right? I was 5 years old. So I go visit my father behind bars, and it's like that TV thing where it's like, mijo, okay, I'll see you soon, okay. Right? And I never saw him again. Shortly after that, he went to Mexico. He never came back. Right? So that's kind of how I started my educational experience. I started kindergarten, okay, and then I got pulled out, went to Mexico, and had to say goodbye to my father, right? So, when he was sharing, kind of my journey of teaching kindergarten, I never expected to be a kindergarten teacher. When I was in high school, man, I was just running around chasing girls and trying to play baseball. I read maybe half a book. Okay. I read, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Because yes, I've been on MTV. Yes, I've been in Success Magazine twice. The same magazine that Diddy's been on, Drake, Oprah. Like, I've been on these magazines. I was just recently in Live Happy magazine. right? I have some other good stuff coming out soon. Okay, and I'm not telling you that to impress you, but to impress upon the fact that, you know what? At one point, my struggle became my story of success. Right? One day my struggle of, man, I never had a father. Man, it's just weird just not having a dad, going to play baseball, and you don't have someone to play catch with. That was my first time really realizing, like, man, I don't have someone there to play catch with. And then people pointed out, you don't have a dad, your mama. My mom bought me the wrong glove. I'm right-handed, she bought me a left-handed glove. Why are you guys laughing? That was traumatic. She went to Big Five and bought, so I'm playing catch right there at North Hollywood Rec. And I'm like, this don't seem right. I'm like, Mom, I don't know. We might have to go back to Big Five. She's like, Chubby, relax. I was like, she calls me Chubby. I don't know why, but I'm just kidding. All right. So, anyways, see, at that time, I had no idea the life I was living. Fatherless son. Mom had me at 16. Right? They used to shoot up my house here in North Hollywood because my dad was from a rival gang. We had to move to Glendale. Okay? Now, why I'm sharing that with you, each and every one of you have a story. It's not perfect. Hey, nice to see you. Right? I'm recognizing some faces here. It's not a perfect story. Right? Raise your hand if you don't have a perfect story. Some of you are not raising your hand because you don't wear deodorant. It's okay. We love you and we smell you too. Okay, but guys, as I talk more, it gets funnier. Right? Guys, raise your hand if you don't have a perfect story. Right? None of us do. Even these teachers. Right? They look all polished. You know, he's having his talks. You know, you got your group there. You're talking to the guy. You're teaching history. You know, you're getting married soon. Right? Okay, you have your nice class next door. I saw the pennants there. You know, you've owned different businesses. I'm not too sure about your story yet, but I'll learn before I leave. Right? But without that test that all of us have faced, there is no testimony. Right? Do you guys get that? After you pass this test, Jerry, people will be talking about you. All those people that didn't believe in you, they're going to be like, I always knew you can do it, homeboy. You're like, oh, I haven't talked to you in 6 years. Right? What was your name again? Yeah. Huh?
Katie.
Katie, right? Remember, I called you Courageous Katie last time I met you. Right? But in order to be courageous, Katie, sometimes you guys have to let go of that rage. That one person that you're still angry at. Well, I'm here because of this happened. Well, I don't live in a nice place because my mom and dad. Right? We get so angry at our parents. Right? Raise your hand if you've ever been angry at your parents before. Why can't I get those shoes? Why can't I get this? Why can't we live here? Why do I have to go to this school? This and that. Sometimes you're not going to know the answer of that why until later when it becomes your testimony. True or true?
True.
Sometimes that mess doesn't become a message until later, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, Jared. Right? My new friend back here that helps you guys with math, he was joking with me. He goes, "You're going to charge these guys $250,000 to give that speech?" I said, "Well, not today, but unless you have a check." But I will tell you this: last speech I gave, I made just as much as I made teaching a month kindergarten back in the day. Because I spoke to a Fortune 500 company in Arizona, right? And I went to the bank and I kept that money. You know why? Because I'm worthy of it. years crying in the back of my church, praying, why me? Why me? Man, first my dad. And the last time I was here, I told you I've had some health issues recently, right? But I'm still here. I'm still standing tall through it all, right? Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, but I'm here. I made it. But you know what? So did you. 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 Some of you woke up this morning like little human burritos, all cold. Snapchat. Fortnite. And then, wake up, it's time for school. Right? Right? And then it don't get real until your mom or dad says your middle name. Right? Raise your hand if you have a middle name. What's your full name? Okay, what's your full name? Gavin Ryan, so get down to right here, not right now. You're like, right? All of a sudden, you got energy to wake up. Testimony, message. See all these cuts here? This ain't because I don't know how to get my nails done and my hair did. Right? This is an angry dude. It's an angry dude right here. He's mad. My family in Mexico don't even talk to me. Now, you know how much that hurts me still? Till this day. I was on a TV show last year and I was sharing a story about my dad. Right? He wasn't making good choices. He died at 21 years old. His father died at 31. Living that gang life. Right? So I'm on this TV show sharing a story that, you know what? A lot of my work comes from my mom having me at 16 years old and me going from a statistic to a stud, and I'm humble about it. Some of you guys will get that later. Right? From a statistic to a stud. 68% of fatherless sons get incarcerated. Now, I haven't been incarcerated. I've been behind a few cars, but that's a different speech. Right? Some of you guys, you can laugh. It's okay. You can laugh. It's okay. Some of you guys are like, oh my God, that shirt's so tight. I'm just going to stand like him. All right. So, real talk. As I was getting older, I started realizing, man, I've been through a lot of stuff. Raise your hand if you've been through a lot of stuff. And if you guys taking pictures and then this video, make sure you get my skinny side. Okay. All right. Raise your hand if you've been through a lot of stuff. I see some of the teachers shaking their head too. Right? This right here, boom. This right here, boom. Angry, sad. Sometimes we hurt ourselves so we can just feel something. Right? You see all these school shootings. You see 160,000 kids every day get bullied. Close to 4,000 kids every year take their life. Now, I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand, but have some of you lost some friends the past 3-5 years that you wish you can talk to again? Well, that's why I'm here to talk to you. Talk to your friends. Talk to your teachers. Ask for help. Not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. They will help you. Right? No, I got into these magazines on these stages making that money, Jerry, because I reached out to people that I admired in those magazines. Books that I read. I reached out to those people. I said, hey man, hey girl, hey person, how did you get started? Right? Not all of them are like, well, let me just show you. But some of them did. Someone said, you know what, what's your name? I said, Victor Palomares. They said, meet me at this church. When? Okay, Thursday. I showed up with a pen, with a paper. I just took notes. I said, man, thank you so much. Hey, what 3 books did you read that changed your life? Oh, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. The 13 Principles of Success by the 500 richest people in the world. I said, I'm going to read that. What book did you read? The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I said, really? That book changed your life? Yeah. I said, I'm going to read that too. right? Some of you guys don't, raise your hand if you don't like to read. Raise your hand if you like money. To get the things on the higher shelf, you stand on the books you read. Some real stuff right there. Right? The average millionaire reads 4 to 5 books a month. The average American doesn't finish a book a year. When I read that, I said, man, I'm reading 12 books this month. Where's my money now? Laugh, please. No, I'm kidding. All right. Right? I got 200 books on my phone, audiobooks. Because sometimes when I read, right, I'll be reading, I'll say, all right, here we go. Got my glasses on. Do I got clean clothes for tomorrow? Man, I feel like peanut butter jelly. Okay, no, I'm going to read. I can just play one video game. How many of you guys do that when you start doing your homework, you start reading, right? And then you try to go back, you're like, no, this time I'm going to be serious. I'm going to be a student right now. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be a student. I'm hungry, man. Hey, I'm going to go to 7 and get me some Takis and a Slurpee. And then I'm really going to come back and do it. Right? Some of you guys are waiting for all the lights on the street to turn green before you go. You're just waiting. You're getting ready to get ready. You're getting ready to get ready. As soon as that light down the street, I'm going to go. But then the lights, right? True or true, you sometimes do that. Guys, please love you some you. And what I mean by that is stop judging yourself. I saw this thing in the room over there. See if I have it with me. It says you got to let go of some stuff to grab what's in front of you or something. Let me see. Hold on. I don't want to mess it up. It says you can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. That's in the little area where you guys eat, right? You can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. Some of you guys are holding on to stuff of your past. And you just, that's why you don't do your work. That's why you stay in bad relationships. Some of you guys are in some bad relationships. Just do what I do. Don't chase them. Replace them. Some of you guys are going, it's like, you guys are just like, well, he's going to change. He's going to change. As soon as he gets out. Too soon? I'm sorry. Please don't tell him I said that, please. And I don't live in North Hollywood. All right. A few minutes, right? Okay. Last thing, check this out. You got to turn those wounds into wisdom. Clap that up. That's some real deal Holyfield stuff. That's what this is. You can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. Some of you guys are holding on to, man, I should be at this school. You know, all your friends graduated from one other school, and then then you're here judging you, and here I am at the little church, and man, you look in the, why is there 3 chairs there and like a log? Like, what is going on? Like, right?
Outside?
Yeah. Saw that? You saw that? They're like doing like kumbaya or something. Right? There is no perfect picture. How many of you guys like art? Right? How many of you guys have ever gone to an art show or a museum and then you see people like, oh my God, it's so great. Do you see how they just do that? And you're just like, it looks like kindergarten stuff. Who did that, right? But there is someone appreciating that, right? Right? True or true? There is somebody that took their time to create that. It might look like a mess to us, but it's a message to somebody else. Right? Some of you guys are judging those wounds that you have, but it might be wisdom to somebody else. Man, this guy's so happy, so cheerful, right? He makes people's day. Does this guy make people's days?
No.
Sometimes. Right? Hey, let me ask you something. Do you think sometimes he's a little full of himself? You know why? Because there's probably days that he wasn't full. Okay? Look, hey, we can be honest, right? We're keeping it 100.
Yeah.
You know why I have so much love and respect for him? Because I guarantee he has a story of struggle. And soon it will be success. So when he's being playful and he's posting things of him shooting and trying to trick me that he's Kobe Bryant, and then I realize he's not when I try to sell his autograph, right? I have respect for him because he loves himself. And it's not in a weird, kooky way like, right? But like I said, check this out. Guys, in order to fly, check this out. In order to fly, you must first love yourself. In order to get those things in front of you, those things that are holding you down for you to take flight, and you gotta let go of some of that stuff of your past. We're gonna go like this. Everyone take a deep breath. Not a yawn, homeboy. Just kidding. Everyone go like this. Some of you guys haven't breathed for years. You're just walking around. Right? You know why I attract good things in my life? I'm going to give you a little secret. You know why I attract good things? Because I know who I am. I know where I'm going, and I know how to get there. And if I don't, I ask directions. That's why I win. And on the days I fall, I get up. And on the days I'm tired, I rest. And in the days I'm strong, I go find all my ex-girlfriends and I wear tight shirts. I'm just kidding. No, I'm telling the truth. Okay. No, but you ever wear a fresh outfit and you just want to be seen all day and you just drive around or walking around? Okay, good. So you know what I'm saying. Right? That's confidence. Not arrogance. Not I'm better than anybody else. But I'm trying to be my best self. Try to be your best self this year, guys. Not better than anybody else. Okay? If you see my car, on my license plate it says Slight Edge. Okay? Right? And that's a reminder. Anytime I step in that, I just want to get 1% better today. That's it. My only competition is who I was yesterday. I saw a brilliant sign. I was telling you, I don't know whose classroom that was. It might have been your classroom. It said, if you're going to give up tomorrow. Or something. It was in somebody's classroom. I love that. That's fresh. You know what? If you're going to give up tomorrow. Right? If my dad would have gave up tomorrow, he'd be here today. Right? He packed it in. Right? God bless him. But, man, I'm a good dude. He missed out on a good son. Right? I forgive him. He didn't have me talking to him. That's what drives me. I always picture, man, imagine if my dad was in that, like, about to make that bad decision. Maybe I can just say that one thing where that enemy inside, because sometimes the inner me becomes the enemy. Maybe I just say that one thing. I plant that one seed of positivity, and that enemy becomes an inner G. Right? Maybe that's all I'm always thinking about. Whenever I talk to you young ladies in here, I'm like, man, there's some girls here that have babies. Is that true? There's some girls here that have lost babies. Is that true? Right? There's some heavy stuff to talk about. So I'm telling you, forgive yourself. Do the best that you can. Ask for help. Get around other moms. Like my mom did at 16. What are you feeding? Right? Get around people. I used to be on the bus with my mom. Wow, oh my God, you're so young with a baby. Gee, whoa, you're a kid having a kid. And my mom would just be sitting there just not saying a word. You know, and being a young kid, I'm listening, and you just feel in your heart that ain't right. That ain't right. They're saying this to my mom. Right? And years later, you're like, man, I'll never let anybody talk to my mom like that. Right? Those are fighting words. Someone says, what'd you say about my mama? Right? Yes or yes? Well, why don't you do that with your dreams? What'd you say about my dream? What'd you say about me? You said I can't do this? I can't finish these credits because I'm 22, 23, 25? That one person 27? Just messing with you, man. I love you. Stop. Right? You got to make those haters your motivators. Right? I get hated on all the time. Right? Haters. Having anger towards everybody reaching success. They're afraid of you to win, of you to win, of you to win, of you to win, because now they have no one to say, well, he lost too. Well, she lost too, and we grew up in the same area. He lost too, see, I'm not as bad. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Right? I don't drink, I don't smoke. Right? I don't go to no happy hour on Friday night. You know why? Because I want to live a happy life. I ain't trying to go to happy hour. No, you hate your job? Me too. Can we get 2 margaritas, please? Extra salt. Yeah, we hate our jobs. Oh my God, girl. Oh, Instagram it. Instagram it. No, put the Corona on top too, because we hate our job. We have a happy hour. Put the Corona in the Modelos, the Clamatos. No, girl, I can put your face on top like it's a big old margarita at your head. We hate our job. What you doing, man? And I'm not judging it. I was that girl. No, I'm just kidding. I got my Papas and Beer shirts. I'm not judging it. I was that person. Until one day I woke up, I said, man, what am I doing to my life? I got a master's degree in education. I've overcome some heavy stuff in my life. I'm going to sit here and waste my Fridays? Wake up late on Saturdays? Sleep in on Sundays? Hate Monday? Nah, I'm going to Taco Tuesday. Guys, turn your test into what?
Testimony.
Turn your mess into a
Message.
Turn your wounds into
Wisdom.
and
First, love yourself.
God bless you guys. I'll see you soon.